Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, we are going to be reviewing the new BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop collection. So I have all of the beautiful palettes here. I also do have the brush set here as well. So we're going to be trying out the eyeshadow brushes. We're going to be trying out the eyeshadow brushes with the palettes today. These are so adorable. I love how they all connect in a way. So you have cherry on top, of course, connects with orange sorbet. Orange sorbet connects with cotton candy. Cotton candy connects with bubblegum. And then bubblegum connects with pistachio. And pistachio, of course, connects with the sugar cone. They are super cute in their idea of these palettes. And they are gorgeous too. And I'm so excited to get into them. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do swatches and in-depth reviews of each individual palette, but not in just one video. So over the course of these next 6 videos, each video is going to be focusing on one palette with swatches and a look. So that way we can use all of the palettes, test them all out, and create beautiful looks with all of them without making one video super, super long. So for the first palette we are going to be diving into today is going to be Sugar Cone. So if you want to go ahead and see what this palette looks like, what my thoughts are, and the look that I create today with this palette, then just keep on watching. All right, guys, so diving in, anyway, so diving into today's video, we are going to be, of course, doing the sugar cone palette first. Why not start at the very first part of an ice cream cone? You gotta have the cone. And we are also gonna be using the eyeshadow brushes from the Sprinkle collection with them. I did my face makeup without thinking about needing to use any of the brushes, so I didn't. So I haven't tried those out yet. But BH Cosmetics usually has really, really good and soft brushes. I think I have one of their brush sets from the festival collection. I think it's the neon brushes. I have had those for such a long time, and I have never, ever used them. I know that sounds crazy, but they were just so beautiful that they're just displayed, and I just can't bring myself to ruin those brushes. So luckily with this collection, it really only has 2 eyeshadow brushes and the rest are eyeshadows, which is, you know, makes sense because the whole collection is eyeshadow palettes. So why would you have a bunch of face brushes? They are a nice light pink color. The handles are super, super cute. And then of course you have the sprinkles. They feel really nice. And of course these brushes are super, super soft. So they are going to work amazing. I am so excited to dive into these. And then these are the eyeshadow brushes. We get 7 of them. Super, super cute, all super soft. Same thing on the handles. They have the sprinkles on them and the handles are super, super nice. And the cool thing is the sprinkle part, they are textured. So diving into the first palette in this little series we're doing, it is the Sugar Cone palette. The packaging is super cute, super sleek, and you do feel the sprinkles on there, which is really nice. So that is the sleeve. So we're gonna pop that sleeve out. Palette looks just the same, and it has nice bulky packaging, so it feels really nice. It doesn't feel cheap. And then when you open it up, you do get a plastic sleeve, so we'll just pop that out. You do get a nice size mirror, and then these 8 beautiful, beautiful brown shades. The embossment in here is so cool, and then you have the BH embossment there if you can see it. But you get these 8 gorgeous, gorgeous brown champagne color shades, and I'm so excited to dive into these. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches and be right back. All right, guys, so going through the swatches for the Sugar Cone palette, starting from the left side over here, we have Sugar Rush, Delicious, Toasted, Homemade, Cookie Dough, Dipped, Cinnamon, and Fudge. All right, guys, so I went ahead and did my brows and the base. So we can go ahead and jump right into this palette. I am so excited to create a look with this. I normally do not really gravitate towards neutral brown tone palettes, but these colors are so pretty, and I cannot wait to create such a beautiful look with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with this first brush, which is number 9, and it's a fluffy brush. And we're gonna go ahead and dive into Delicious, which is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this into my crease. All right, so there is a little bit of fallout, so keep that in mind. Nothing bad though, just a little bit. And that first shade blended out really nicely. Their formula is actually really good, and so far I am really impressed and very happy. And so now we're gonna jump into the next brush, which is number 5. And we are going to buff into the crease a little further with the shade Toasted. Those shades blended out really well together, and so far I'm really liking the look that we're coming up with. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with brush number 7, and we are going to take Homemade, which is this shade down here, and we are going to go ahead and put that on just the outer corner. That is super pretty. I love that so much. Before we jump into the metallic shade, I do want to put something on the bottom. So I am going to line with the Homemade shade and then buff out with Toasted. All right, so now that that's all finished, we're jumping into these beautiful metallic shades at the top row. And I think I want to do Cookie Dough for the outer corner because it is a more lighter shade. But I think I want to go in with Dipped, which is right next to it, for all over the lid. So I'm going to put Dipped all over the lid and Cookie Dough in the corner. All right, so this is the final eyeshadow look. These shadows blended out so beautifully. And do you see the popping of those metallic shades? They were so buttery and they worked so well. I am very impressed with this palette. So this was the Sugar Cone palette. The next one up will be Pistachio, so stay tuned for that video. But real quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the rest of my makeup so we can see it all together. All right, guys, so this is the final look using the Sugar Cone palette. I love how my eyes turned out, especially with these nice cool lashes thrown in with them. This palette worked really, really well. Beautiful shades. You're able to create a whole look with it. They are so buttery, so smooth, and blend out so nicely. Stay tuned for part 2 where I am reviewing the next palette, which is the Pistachio palette. Beautiful greens. I am so excited. But I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.